Hi everybody. UCI World Championships are upon us, starting this weekend with individual time trials. Interesting to note here is that in the last 5 years, except for Tom Dumoulin in 2017, the rainbow jersey has been on the back of an Ineos Grenadier, with Rohan Dennis winning in 2018 and 19 and Ghana in 2020 and 2021. Looking at the recent courses, we've had Bergen, which ended with a 3.4k climb and was won by Tom Dumoulin, ahead of Roglic and Froome. The Innsbruck course in 2018 covered 52k and also featured a long climb. It's here that Rohan Dennis took his first rainbow jersey, ahead of Tom Dumoulin and Victor Kampenaerts. Rohan Dennis took his second win at Harrogate in 2019 on a 54k course. Silver went to Evenepoel, ahead of Filippo Ganna. In 2020, at Imola, Filippo Ganna took his first rainbow jersey, ahead of Van Aert and Koen. He repeated this feat last year in Bruges, this time ahead of Van Aert and Evenepoel. The parcours of this year's ITT is 34k long, featuring 312 meters of elevation gain, 2 notable 700 meter climbs, and around 18 90-degree corners, as well as some other potentially really sketchy corners. We're getting participants from 36 countries with widely diverging time trial credentials. Names that draw attention at first glance are the Belgians with Evenepoel and Lampaert, the Danes with Berg and Kort, the French with Armirail and Cavagna, and Ethan Hayter from the UK, the Italians Affini, Ganna and Sobrero, Bauke Mollema for the Netherlands and Tobias Vos for Norway, João Almeida for Portugal, Bodnar for Poland, Pogačar for Slovenia, the Swiss Bissegger and Koen, and the Americans Craddock and Sheffield. In other words, a long list of about 20 riders. The betting odds are not yet available at the time of recording, yet let me take you through my top 10 selection. Starting with the Belgians, where Evenepoel has won all 3 plus 25k ITTs he's entered this year, so for me, even though he just comes out of the Vuelta, Evenepoel is solid podium material. As we've seen on the Tour, Lampaert could surprise, yet I'm expecting the parcours to suit him less. As far as the Danes are concerned, Bjerg's TT performances have been erratic this season, so I'm dropping him, and the same goes for Magnus Kort, who would have needed more climbing to be able to make the difference, in my opinion. For the US, Lawson Craddock has been riding a very impressive Vuelta, and even though he will carry fatigue, he is one of those who could surprise. The same goes for Cavagna, who came third in the Vuelta ITT stage behind Evenepoel and Roglic. For Slovenia, I'm not expecting Pogačar for the ITT podium, yet with him you never know, so he's part of my top 10. Koen has not yet had a win this season, yet the amount of top 10s he's been riding in a variety of races is nothing short but impressive. He's in my top 10 favorite list for the world's ITT. Bissegger, the European ITT champ, may also surprise, yet I consider the parcours not to suit him in terms of length and elevation gain. Then, in my opinion, Almeida's not enough of a specialist. I expect Oliveira in the top 20, yet not in the top 10, so I'm going without the Portuguese. And also Bodnar is not making it into my final selection. His results this year have not been too impressive. Ethan Hayter is in though. He's been inside the top 10 of 4 out of the 5 ITTs he's ran this year, regardless of the length and the elevation gain. Bauke Mollema seems to have been finding some joy in the time trial work, with a bunch of solid top 10 positions in the course of this season, so he's in too. For Norway, Leknesund has not had solid ITT results this year, so he's out. Tobias Vos, on the contrary, may be doing well here, so he makes my selection. Finally, the Italians with the reigning champion Filippo Ganna, who won the 32k ITT in the Dauphiné earlier this year. More recently, mid-August, he got beaten by the Swiss Bissegger and Koen on the European Champs though. We often see Ganna pick his ITTs though, and you can be assured that he'll be prepared for the Worlds. Also, Sobrero should find a course here that suits him really well. In terms of stars, Ganna and Evenepoel are my 4-star favorites. Hayter, Pogačar and Koen get 3 stars. Sobrero, Cavagna and Mollema get 2 stars. Vos and Craddock each get 1 star. In terms of podium prediction for the 2022 ITT Worlds, I'm going with gold for Evenepoel, silver for Ganna and bronze for Koen. Thanks for watching, leave your thoughts in the comments below, like and subscribe, and see you soon for my World Championship road race predictions.